the 3 slides of the Explore can be divided up into an I do, we do, you do. And the purpose of the task is for students to find the areas of squares whose side lengths are not easy to determine by inspection. The squares are represented in an increasingly abstract way. The first square shows all of the square units explicitly, making it easy to see that putting 2 leftover quote-unquote triangles together will make a rectangle with the same dimensions, or even piecing individual square units together that can be counted. The next only shows the grid units along the edges, providing a bridge to the third, which only provides labels for side lengths. The numbers are chosen to encourage the decomposing, rearranging, and subtraction strategy for finding the area, although decomposing and using the formulas for the area of a square and a triangle are also perfectly appropriate. So for this I do, you can also help identify students This sequence of tasks also provides practice for students in using the area and finding strategies that they will need to understand and explain a proof of the Pythagorean theorem in a later lesson. Identify students who find the area of the extra area in the triangles by composing 2 triangles to make a rectangle and using the formula for the area of a triangle and multiplying the result by 4. Be sure these strategies are made explicit for the first square to help students who are only able to count the unit squares make a successful transition to the third square. While decomposing the square and rearranging the pieces is a correct strategy, students need the subtraction strategy for more abstract work later, so it is better not to highlight the decomposing strategy that does not generalize well. So you're going to highlight that these 2 triangles make a rectangle, and the rectangle is a 1/9, and there are 2 of them, so that makes 18 units. 100 minus 18 is 82 square units. For the we do, students should use the strategies that they saw explicitly in the I do to come about to 50 square units. For the Explore, you want to make sure that students with disabilities are given processing time, so check in with individual students as needed to assess for comprehension during this portion of the Explore. And so students should come up with 58 square units. To prepare for the summary, students are going to respond to the focus question, how can we find the area of a tilted square on a grid? You can provide them a sentence starter so that they can focus on the content of the answer rather than sentence structure. There is additional support for students who need it. For additional practice, you can use Enrich Math's Tilted Squares activity, Open Up Resources practice problems, or Engage New York's Grade 8 Module 7 Lesson 15 problem set. Illustrative mathematics and Open Up resources were used to design these lessons, so be sure to check out these websites to support your students' online learning. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your virtual content specialist. Thank you.